Alright, we gotta move this Bone Thugs DVD out of the way, as well as this Bruce Lee coaster. Upon opening the box, we receive a limited warranty pamphlet. Hopefully we'll never need to use it, but it's there. We get a large eye cup, where we put onto the viewfinder, and we can switch it to either the left or right eye, which is great. We have the lens hood, really made very, very well. Then we have the rechargeable battery pack. It's the NP FV70A. We also have the wireless remote commander, as well as the AC adapter and the power cord. What's also included is this USB cable. I'm not quite sure what it controls, but we'll find out soon enough. And now for the finale is the AX700 camcorder. I'm pretty happy with the power zoom lever. It's big enough where you can control it. So this lens cap isn't a twist off. It's more of a pinch and pull back and reattach. Simple as that. I do have some comments about this lens cap, and one of them is that it's not that I don't like this lens cap, it's that for the amount of $2,000, I would prefer for a lens hood to have a built-in lens cap where we can open and close, instead of having to take it off and putting it back on all the time, especially when I'm running and gunning in the forest and while hunting. I just am afraid that I'm going to lose the lens cap. We have the Zeiss Vario Sonar T lens at 12 times optical zoom, 24 times while in HD movie recording with clear image zoom, 18 times while 4K movie recording with clear image zoom. This is the zoom and focus ring. It's possible to do this in manual mode. All you have to do is switch from zoom or focus and then use the ring to adjust accordingly. But for me, it's important to put on autofocus because I'm running and gunning and self-filming, and I don't have time to do manual anything. This is the ring to adjust the iris and the gain or the shutter speed, depending on the option that you choose. This is the door for the 3.5 headphone jack. Down here is the release for the battery. It's fantastic to have another automatic manual button function in the back. Along with that, we have 3 different ND filters built into the camera, which is awesome. Here's the HDMI out jack for Type A, and we also have the DC jack in. I really do enjoy the big start and stop record button, very accessible, as well as the toggle button for the menu, which is controlled with this toggle button alone. The standard on and off light for the camera to designate if it's on or not. And we have the 2.5 millimeter remote jack. There were some buttons that I had noticed with numbers on them, and upon reading the manual, these buttons designate automatic functions that you can quickly press and it'll go straight to them. And here we have 2 doors on the bottom of this camera. The top drawer is for a 3.5 millimeter jack. That is for the mic, and the bottom is a universal USB. And still, I'm not quite sure exactly what this universal USB jack is for, but I think I have an idea what it could possibly be used for. I have a remote that I used for my AX53, and this could possibly be a function of it. Behind the LCD monitor, we have the there are 3 different buttons again, or numbers for the buttons. We have the power button, the thumbnail to replay the videos, slot selection. The display is to tell what's on the LCD screen. White balance is a given. S&Q slow and quick. The picture profile, the status check of the camera. So these are buttons that automatically take you to those specific variations of options without having to go completely into the menu mode. So I think that's really great technology. This will be extremely beneficial. This is the door to the 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. And so I'm excited to use these different buttons. Okay, well, we have 2 slots for the SD cards, which is great. You know, if we ever run out of memory, it just slides directly into the next memory card. And so we should be safe there. Great, that's awesome. Okay, we also have the viewfinder, which we can pull out and adjust at an angle. I won't be using this too much, but this is really cool. I appreciate that we have an eyepiece for this viewfinder. And it looks like it fits super snug. There we go. Yeah, that's a perfect fit, actually. And it looks like this is for the right eye, but it also seems that we could definitely switch it around and put it onto the left side too. So I think it's for either eye, which is great. Here we have the multi-interface shoe. We can open it up here and see that there's a lot of space for this hot shoe, actually. If you wanted to draw energy from the battery itself, you can certainly do this with this hot shoe. If you wanted to use this as a cold shoe, you can certainly just put a third-party shotgun mic, LCD monitor, or some lights, and it'll work if it's battery operated too. So this works as a shoe in general, but if you needed a hot shoe, you have it. That's really cool. So it looks like we get the battery in place. We open the LCD monitor and hopefully things turn on, which they do. Perfect. This looks good. We have to set up all the dates and the time, so I'm going to turn this off and let's get started with testing out the basic slow motion option. Hey guys, it's about 24 degrees right now. I'm at the archery range and I'm going to shoot my compound bow at 20 yards to see if the caption of a slow motion arrow hitting a target is clear. Again, I'm using the FDR AX700 by Sony. Let's get started. This is a very clean and crisp camera, very well made, and I appreciate someone coming out with something like this. I am excited to use it in my next couple of treks out in the winter, and then maybe move on into the spring and summer and fall for next year. We got a lot of playing around to do with this camera, so I look forward to seeing all your comments in the comment section. Take it easy, guys. Wild Eats.